Nothing I can say right now can fix what is broken. Nothing I can say can bring back Charlie Kirk.
That reaction from Utah's governor tonight following the assassination of conservative activist and Turning Point USA co-founder Charlie Kirk, gunned down at a public event at Utah Valley University this afternoon. Good evening, everyone. I'm Rory Johnston. FBI Director Kash Patel now says a person of interest earlier taken into custody has been released after interrogation by law enforcement. Let's go to Torian Small now with the latest developments.
Charlie Kirk, a right-wing political activist, died Wednesday after being shot in the neck at Utah Valley University.
I run the largest pro-American student organization in the country.
Kirk, founder of Turning Point USA, an organization for young conservatives, was known for inviting and engaging in political debate on college campuses.
This incident occurred with a large crowd around. There was one shot fired and one victim.
President Trump announced Kirk's death on social media and ordered flags to be lowered to half-staff throughout the nation. At a Wednesday evening press conference, authorities said they are still working to piece together details surrounding the shooting.
The shot came from here on campus, from a location at a fair... potentially from a roof, yes.
Authorities vowed to bring those responsible for the shooting to justice.
To whoever did this, we will find you. We will try you. And we will hold you accountable to the furthest extent of the law.
Kirk's death comes in the wake of a spate of recent politically motivated violence, including the assassination attempt of then presidential nominee Donald Trump in 2024 and the shooting of 2 Minnesota lawmakers and their spouses in June. In Washington, a moment of silence was held for Kirk on the House floor. Kirk, 31, leaves behind a wife and 2 young children. Torian Small, CBS News, Washington.
Here at home, political leaders and others sharing their feelings about Kirk's death. This as he was supposed to visit the mid-state as early as next week. Here's our Nikki Hauser.
Counting or not counting gang violence?
I am a combination of heartbroken and devastated and freaking livid.
Charlie Kirk was shot and killed speaking at a campus event in Utah. Just before, he was set to speak at a local culture and Christianity conference here in Middle Tennessee.
I was scheduled to speak with him next week in Murfreesboro, at a church in Murfreesboro.
Former television anchor Sage Steele says she was going to be standing alongside Kirk this weekend at World Outreach Church. Now she's saying goodbye.
So I love you, Charlie. I love you, Erica.
We were at a lot of conferences and events and things together.
Meanwhile, local conservative commentator Steve Gill says Kirk was a prominent figure in the conservative world, despite his young age.
And, he was, again, who you saw on stage was the person he was, a great father, a great husband, and he was only 31 years old. His best was ahead. And that's what we've really lost as a country.
Kirk was known for what he was doing when he died, sparking conversations and challenging beliefs. Gill says whether you liked his ideas or not, they shouldn't have gotten him killed.
Again, whether it was the assassination attempts on Trump, whether it's the assassination attempt on Steve Scalise at a congressional baseball practice, we are seeing these kind of targeted hits on conservative political figures.
As the news sinks in, Gill has a feeling Kirk's death may just reinforce his message.
So you think he will turn into a martyr sort of figure?
I think certainly within some ranks that, again, when you have somebody who gets assassinated as a targeted political hit because of their political viewpoints, there are those who will gravitate even more to him.
All right, Nikki, this is obviously the latest sad act of violence toward a political leader or an activist, and it's happened on both sides of the aisle.
Right. This is hard for everybody to see today. And like you said, it has happened before with the assassination attempt with President Trump and with House Speaker Melissa Hortman over in Minnesota.
And there was the alleged arson attack on the governor's residence, Josh Shapiro, in Pennsylvania.
Which also happened this year.
And good to see both sides of the aisle, folks speaking out against this. And
exactly, against violence as a whole.
Right. Thanks, Nikki.